Hey guys, it's Justine here from I Should Read That, and it has been a while since I have really consistently posted anything. I did my September wrap up and TBR, and I did an October TBR, and that was basically it. And while I feel like for the most part people probably haven't really noticed that I've been gone, no one really notices unless you're like a major YouTuber that posts regularly and on a schedule. But I haven't been here much, and I feel like I wanted to mention that because I keep saying that I want to post consistently and I have not been, but hopefully that's going to change. The reason that I have been not really present at all is because I've just been incredibly busy. So this is going to be kind of just like a very chatty video, which I don't normally do, just to kind of catch you guys up on all the fun stuff that I've been doing lately that has completely worn me out, where I've been, and hopefully maybe this will be a nice transition into getting back into doing videos because I have really missed this. Also, it's Halloween, so I'm gonna put on my Halloween costume, which is basically me being Sophia the cat because I'm lazy. I feel like there is kind of this expectation, because I am the only American in my immediate office, that I would dress up. So yesterday I ran out and got these because that's kind of the best that I could do. I don't really do Halloween very well though, but whatever. It has nothing to do with anything related to this video, but I am gonna wear my Halloween costume because I think it's cute and I like it, so there we go. But basically, over the past couple of months, things have gotten really, really busy. Not only have I been just trying to keep up with reading, which has been going pretty poorly, I've also been trying to keep up with all of my kind of social media and whatnot, and when I get to that point, the last thing that I want to do is the thing that I need to do. I'm sure that plenty of people feel this. But also I launched my podcast with my sister called You're Never Gonna Read This, and I talked about that in another video at some point, and I can leave a link to all that below, but we've just wrapped up our very, very first season. The episodes are still going, but we finished recording and it's been really, really fun. However, it has been a little bit time consuming and it's all been kind of a learning experience, and I feel like when you're starting out with something, it always takes much more time to sort of figure out what the hell you're actually doing, but it's been really good, really fun. We had a guest author on, Lindsay Emery, who wrote The Royal Runaway, which you'll see in my October wrap-up because I read that this month, but also we have been able to talk to each other about books that we both love, books that we both want the other person to love, books that we'd love the other person to read. I am really bad at reading my sister's recommendations, we found out, but I've been trying to read some more stuff that she loves because we have such different taste in books. So if you're interested in listening to that, if I'm not here a lot and you still want to, for whatever reason, know what I'm up to, you can go ahead and download that on our website and also any podcast app that you might use. We are everywhere. So aside from the podcast, I've also just been kind of in a little bit of a slump, particularly in terms of reading. And mental health is not something that I really talk about much on my channel, and I'm going to continue to not talk about it much just because it's not something that I really want to do, but kind of balancing everything that I'm doing, all of my sort of crazy things that I've been trying to do with the podcast and the channel and the social media and everything has kind of been a little bit of a weight on me. So when that happens, I tend to not read much, and I have really stepped back from reading a lot over the past couple of weeks. I've maybe read 2 books, which is a big deal for me because I'm just constantly reading all the time. But I've been in a little bit of a reading slump. It's not really going away, but it is getting better, so I don't know, we'll see. But because of that, I've not been doing things like vlogs, and I've not really been doing videos, because the last thing that you want to do when you feel like you can't read and you're not interested in anything is talk about books, and so that's just not really been a thing that's been happening lately. I am, however, planning on getting back on track soon, so I am going to be— Dax is settling in her little bed in the corner of the room. I am going to be hopefully using this as kind of a way to kickstart my interest in doing videos again. I am going to be doing my October wrap-up and book haul because I do have a lot of stuff to talk about, even though I didn't really read a whole lot. I read a lot of stuff at the beginning of the month, and I'm hopefully going to be able to kind of get on a little bit more of a schedule for this. I have a pretty good idea of some of the things that I'd really like to do for this channel, so stay tuned if you're interested in maybe seeing me post a little bit more consistently. So a kind of exciting thing that I am going to be doing, I'm going to be trying to get back to reading a little bit, but I am going to slow down a little again, I think because I want to do NaNoWriMo. So of course today is the 31st of October. NaNoWriMo starts tomorrow on the 1st of November. And if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it is National Novel Writing Month. So the goal, you can have whatever goal you want for NaNoWriMo, but the one that people tend to go for is writing 50,000 words in 30 days. So it takes place again over the entire month of November. The goal is to write, I think, just over 1,600 words a day. And I've never written a word of fiction before. I have never plotted a novel. I've never written a novel. I've never written a scene of a novel. The closest that I've ever come is writing some really, really terrible chapters of Pirates of the Caribbean fan fiction when I was 19, and that's pretty much my experience writing fiction. So this should be really interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I have started a little bit. I've written 1,800 words at this point. Just trying to get myself a little bit of a head start, so that's a day's worth of writing that I've kind of banked a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. If you're doing NaNoWriMo, please add me on your buddy list. I will leave my link for my profile or whatever down below. Add me and we can yell at each other to write, because I might need some encouragement later on in the month. Right now I'm really excited for NaNoWriMo. I don't know how I'm going to feel about NaNoWriMo in about 2 weeks' time, so any encouragement is very helpful. So that's kind of been it. I have been really, really busy, and unfortunately because of that, my channel here has kind of taken a little bit of a backseat, but I'm really hoping to get it up soon. I'm hoping to do some more bookish stuff. I might do some NaNoWriMo writing vlogs instead, just because that's sort of the thing that's going to be consistent, because I've not been reading very much, and I'm going to probably continue to not be reading very much. But I am very excited to be getting back to this. I have missed this a lot, and I have missed you guys a lot, so I think that this is going to be the start of hopefully posting a little bit more consistently and sort of just being present on YouTube again. So down in the comments below, let me know what you've been up to, because I feel so behind on everything and everyone's reading lives. Let me know if you've read any good books lately, if you've been doing any exciting projects of your own, or just kind of how life has been. Let's chat a little bit. I post bookish content to this channel fairly frequently, so hit subscribe, check back soon, and I will see you next time.